gonna come back to this. Will this work? Might be a solution for the Switch 2. Also, got another package to open up here. I think I know what this is. There might be another surprise, but I have a pretty good feeling what that could be. For the third straight day, we've gotten another pinball pack from AtGames. Zacharias Soccer Kings Deluxe, the Legend single pack for both the HD for $6 or the ALP for $8. Yesterday, we did the Super League Football. Yeah, I always say this wrong. Super Football League? Maybe the Super League Football. I think that's the name of it, which I'm just calling it the AtGames Soccer. We have a double header of another soccer game, so we'll check that out. But yeah, here's the leaderboards. We're switching it up tonight. We're going to Starbucks. It's been Dunkin' heavy. I love Dunkin', but Starbucks it is. Sometimes you just need a hotter coffee. It's Thursday. Like it's a tiring week. It's a long week, and I need some caffeine. Welcome to today's video. As of recording, that was Thursday, June 26th, 2025. Got extremely hot coffee at Starbucks. It is super strong. I have my new Krypto shirt on. I don't want to spill anything on here because, I mean, it will be a stain that will be on here for life, and I will never find another large t-shirt again. That's why I bought the Dr. Doom shirt yesterday. You know, when I see something like a shirt, as hard as it is to find them, I am going to pick them up. We have a new pinball pack, kind of touched on a little bit in the before the intro before the intro, Soccer Kings Deluxe. We will check that out, and get this, Xbox is basically telling us don't buy a Series X or Series S after they've raised the prices. And I have a little solution, hopefully, we'll find out together, on something for the Switch 2 for streaming. So, ran into a little bit of a hiccup. Might be resolved, fingers crossed this will work. And it's National Bomb Pop Day, so today is the 70 years for Bomb Pops, and you can get a 12-pack box for 5 cents. Because nothing goes better than coffee and a popsicle, especially a Bomb Pop. 70 years. We'll get to that. It's a little hot. I don't know if that's showing up. It's 77. Call it 80 degrees. We're gonna save that for a little bit later. But yeah, I want to get into what the heck is Xbox doing. Everyone's saying don't buy an Xbox. Well, not everybody, but even Xbox is saying it. Mario Kart World Saturday night is gonna be epic. It's gonna be a stream unlike any other stream that we've done before. So I'm really looking forward to it. A little bit of an issue, minor issue, nothing major. Hopefully, it's a shadow. The shadow knows. It's resolved, we'll find out, but first, all of us, it's out of stock. We're here to talk Xbox. There is a 100-inch TV right when I walked in. I don't know if I've ever seen a TV that size before. 100 inches. I've seen 80, 85. I'll show it on my way out. Shaq, what do you think of the shirt? I have a Krypto shirt. I don't think I've ever had a Krypto shirt. I don't know why I can't even say Krypto. I'm so excited. Shaq is a huge Superman fan. You know, he's got a Superman tattoo. What do you think? How do you like the shirt? He loves it. Look at this. Best Buy has some Pro controllers here. Okay, they're $84.99. I think everywhere except Costco is $10 cheaper. I think that the whole incentive here, and I was reminded from Mike Hawkhurst today, that Donkey Kong Bonanza will be cheaper there than, the light just went out, cheaper there than anywhere else, along with the Pro control. Yeah, something's going on. I don't know if it was over here. Also, what is this? Just a standard Switch 2 controller. So I haven't seen those yet. So it's good that there's stuff happening. Here's the piranha plant that I was basically said run from. Do not go near this. But I like the look. There's a light at Hobby Lobby. I'll probably get that just because it's basically this, but it's a light. But yeah, it's unfortunate that the camera is just for fun. Now, what is this? Is this a USB camera? So here's another option, and I think that's it's the same brand. So I don't know, maybe this is maybe it's a step up, but this is what I got. Also, something has changed here at Best Buy. Something is not the same. We're missing something, and I think it's long overdue. But the good news is there's something still remains, but something is no longer here, and that is the Big Buck Hunter has officially left. But they still have NBA Jam. It's working all right, but this is the only arcade one-up left at Best Buy. I have been hearing nothing but good things about Astrobot. People calling it the best game for PlayStation 5. And I heard it's a long game. We're talking like 7-8 hours. I saw somebody did a video where they the whole gameplay, everything, all the ins and outs was like 8 hours. So, and they had that in a bundle. The thing with PlayStation 5 is, yes, it's probably the way to go. I mean, we're not going to sit here and flip-flop on a daily basis about, well, I'm leaning towards this, I'm leaning towards that. Most likely it's the PlayStation 5, especially when Xbox is telling us don't get a Series X or an S. And the prices have escalated, which I don't understand, because if something's already here, why would it have already gone up? But we saw this with certain cameras, so things are obviously more. I paid more for the last couple of action figures from both DC and Marvel. Hasbro, McFarlane, both went up. $599 brand new Xbox Series X. Is this a Series S? Series X? This is $549. $379, $429 for the S. I guess it just depends if you get the 512 or the 1 terabyte. So yeah, it's not cheap. When I was walking in, before we talked to Shaq, like when I was on my way, one of the AT&T guys tried to get my attention. The best thing about having a camera in a store is I just started filming myself, like how uncomfortable. So yeah, you stay clear. So if you're at a place, you get your cell phone with you, just pretend you're filming yourself. If someone's coming up to you like trying to sell you something, just start talking to it. It works. My buddy Julio recently picked up an Xbox 360. This was the last console that I had. Well, I got the Wii U, but then I went back to the 360, and then I started playing games on my phone. Like that was me. That was me before, I got into Arcade 1-Up and Switch, and I was going back and forth. Should I get this? Should I get that? Turns out that Microsoft is advertising through the 360, who's recently been talking a lot about its future hardware plans aside from 2 handheld devices, scheduled to launch this year. The company announced a multi-year partnership with AMD for its next generation of Xbox consoles. Oh, and there's the alarm again. And yet the company has been compelled to make an update to the soon-to-be 2 decades old Xbox 360, and apparently it's just to promote the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. To get this documented, I mean, we're at the home Best Buy. It's not the same. We've heard alarms, but there's nothing like the home Best Buy alarm, especially when we're talking Xbox. Like, they know what we're saying. They're like, stop talking about it. We want $599 for a Series X. They're not seriously telling you not to get it. Xbox 360 was officially discontinued in 2016, so I wasn't still playing mine in 2016. I don't even think I still had mine. We're talking the Xbox 360 here, as they shut the console's digital storefront down last year. For obvious reasons, Microsoft hasn't advertised the update, but awareness has spread online thanks to a post on the Xbox 360 subreddit. And it goes on to saying, considering the Xbox Series XS consoles came out in 2020, it's a bit late to be calling them the next gen. They're very much the current gen. Right here they're saying it is the worst time to purchase an Xbox Series XS, aside from the fact that Microsoft has begun talking about newer hardware. The company has been making a big deal about you don't need an Xbox console to access its games. And I've been hearing a lot of this over the past couple of weeks. You could run it off your PC. They're basically saying you don't need either one of them, and it's the truth. The likes of Game Pass, I mean, it's just playing everything online. The thing with me and streaming is, I'm not a huge expert on computer gaming, on PC gaming, so having something that I can physically plug into another device that shows up on my computer that I'm able to stream, that's very convenient for me, and I prefer to do it that way. I'm not sure just taking it off a Game Pass, just doing it right off the computer, and hooking it into YouTube and live streaming it seems a little bit more complex than how I'm doing it now. So I prefer, me personally, to buy a console. Even though you probably don't need one, the Game Pass, but I just don't know how to stream it off of there without actually having it run through an actual console. And this is a lot of what I've been hearing about lately. Aside from PC, certain smart TVs and upcoming handhelds, Microsoft's begun porting its Xbox exclusives to PlayStation and Nintendo platforms. A decision clearly made in response to the Xbox Series XS ever worsening sales. Well, that's because you jacked the prices. Well, right here, yeah, not to mention that they jacked the prices on the consoles last month with the Xbox Series X. Now, it's $599, and then the Series S was what, $379? I'm sure there's some that are $429. I guess it just depends on which model you're going to go with, but they're basically saying this is a terrible time for you to say, hey, you can play it on the PC. Why pay these prices? The only reason I'm justifying, like, if I would do this is, again, it would be easier for me personally to stream it by running this through here and then connecting it to the computer. Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at, they got Lex Luthor. He comes with a guy too. There's Ultraman. Best Buy, of all places. We went to Walmart. Look at this. They have a ton of them. I'm wearing a Krypto shirt. Boy, was this a good decision to wear this shirt, wasn't it? What if I would have worn my Dr. Doom shirt today? I almost did. But because it's so hot out, because the sun was out, and now it's probably raining, the thing about today was it would rain and then the sun would come out. It would rain. It was just kind of an ongoing thing, but we're in the shirt, got Superman with Krypto. We're not gonna leave him behind. A shot on the back. Look at Krypto. It's the whole reason I want to see this Superman movie. Look, you can change out the heads. Look at Krypto just looking up to him. That is so cool. Again, nothing better happened to him in the movie. We found Krypto. I'm wearing my Krypto shirt. Superman and Krypto at Best Buy. And this is what I was saying before, is the prices have gone up. I mean, it's $38. It's an expensive one. They were like 20, weren't they like 29 or something? Everything's going up. Here was that 100-inch TV. Can't believe they had Krypto here. You know, it's just like either you find them at Walmart, you find them at GameStop, or you find them at Best Buy. Like, I think it's gonna be tricky. But yeah, they had a ton of them here. They must have literally just got these. $40 though. It's steep, but it's Krypto. We have missed out on bomb pops at this Target. They have blast offs, but those aren't the bomb pops. Nothing on the bottom. Guess we're gonna have to find a bomb pop at another time. It's a bummer, but at least we found Krypto. Luckily though, this offer, this promotion will go on for a while, but today marks the 70th birthday of bomb pops, created in 1955. I'm sure Marty and the Doc had maybe the first bomb pop ever. But on this date, June 26th, 1955, November 12th, 1955. Bomb Pops is offering popsicles for 5 cents for a limited time. So you'll see the 70th birthday anniversary Bomb Pops, 5 cents. Now you're not going to pay 5 cents at Walmart or Target or the grocery store, but yeah, right here you see June 26th. But through July 30th, so from today, July 30th, you can actually get redeemed paying about $3.50 for a box. 6,900% increase from its original 1955 price. How to get it for 5 cents. Over the course of the month, 70 lucky fans each day. Now this is a long shot, but still, you never know. We'll score a 12-pack of the original Bomb Pops for only a nickel. A nickel. Just head over to bombpop.com/70years with your receipt, and you have to have either Venmo or PayPal, and you'll get a reimbursement. So you never know, you might get lucky and actually get 12 Bomb Pops for a nickel. I would have been really disappointed if they wouldn't have been here hadn't I found Krypto. So the fact that I actually said to myself on the way here, I'm not gonna buy a box. Like, I was gonna get a box, eat a bomb pop, but I just spent $40 on an action figure with Krypto. So that'll be another time. We have a month, so it's not like you know it was only for today, but today is the exact 70th anniversary, the 70th birthday of bomb pops. That might not show up at Target. It might not be it's a Walmart thing. Maybe not a. You might not see Lex or Superman with, you know, with Krypto or whoever this guy is. This was the miniature that came with Lex, but yeah, it might not be showing up at Target. So I am very lucky that I just stumbled across it. They do have Dr. Fate and Two-Face. I remember way back when I said I was going to get him. He was on my radar, and I never picked him up, and I don't think I will. You know, it's just a little, like I said before. Look at him. Look at that face. It's a little of this and a little of that. I'm not gonna try to pick everything up, like the entire superpowers wave. Like, I'm not gonna try to get every one of them. It's just one or two, because there's other stuff. They really don't want us buying one of these. You know, they're just like, the choice is yours. Yeah, they want you to go PC. Isn't that just crazy? It's like reverse marketing, telling you don't need something, maybe making you think I should get this. We'll run back to the house. We'll check out AtGames' newest pinball pack. I did receive from AtGames for the purpose of review. All opinions are yes, my own and Krypto's. Might actually get a little feedback from Loki too. And we'll finish off with kind of a solution for the live stream. Fingers crossed this will work, because I've been kind of thinking, like, how am I gonna fix this? So hopefully it will. We'll see. To be continued.
Soccer Kings in action. The teams are set. The fans are roaring.
Ooh, I like
Let the
that.
game begin.
All right, now David Deming told me that this was awesome.
What a strike.
A little mini game up on top.
Triple bonus. A
There are
quick
two
display
balls.
of finesse and skill.
Right off the bat, now it's not a soccer ball like yesterday's video, but this has more of a real feel to it. David he wasn't lying. This is pretty good, and it's been about 30 seconds of gameplay. It's a lot of flippers. Okay, I like this table. This is pretty cool. There's a lot of standing around up here from the gentleman, but it's got a real feel to it. Now, the other one was the actual soccer stadium, you know, the soccer field, but oh, okay, here we go. Took a little bit for the ball to load up.
What a strike. What a shot. Bumper bonus nets them 1 million points. Start mode is lit. The match is heating up.
Okay. There's a lot going on, and you know, with the pinks and the purples, it's kind of gets lost. Look at the cleats. A lot of attention to detail. You have the cleats right there. Yeah, this is cool. We have a backstage pass right here. There's a whistle for the ref. There's the score box. I like the music.
Save bonus active. Pop bumpers for extra points.
Oh, that's why I thought there was. So there's another ball right here. So I thought in the beginning there was actually two going on. And just realizing this now, there's not a lot of visual, so there's not a lot of, you know, again, the guy's kind of standing up there, the soccer ball spinning, but you're getting more of a real feel, no doubt.
The final whistle blows and it's all over. The crowd's buzzing. It's time to kick things off.
Crazy back-to-back days of soccer pinball games, and they did a good job with both of them. Little lackluster with the rare pack, and then they give us a total surprise here. It's unbelievable.
Saved at the last second. The game marches on. What a shot! One for bonus next to 1 million points.
I'll have a link in the description. You pick it up for the HD. I think it was $6. And then for the ALP it was $8. So going forward, when we're playing the Switch, I want to have the camera going. The problem is there's no way to plug that in without pulling this out. We kind of did that the other night when we were checking it out. So I found something, thanks to a friend, that might actually work, but we're not going to be using this. Gosh, I still can't believe I found Krypto. So I did order this from Amazon, and I want to give a shout out to Michael. Thank you for the recommendation, because I would have had to take the complete, hopefully this works, but I would have had to take the Switch out of that spot and place it somewhere else. And it would have just been a lot of messing around. There will be additional systems. I can guarantee. I'm just planning ahead. I just figured since I'm ordering one thing, I should just get that. But I found this cable, again, off of a link, and this thing is a little bit more flexible. So instead of it plugging into the Switch like this and having it stick up, I have like less than an inch. This end, it just plugs right in there. So this, hopefully, you don't need like a special Nintendo cord. I mean, this is the same USB-C, I believe. And this end will go into the Switch. This end will go into the camera, and it will fit. That right here is about all the space that I have. And you can see it's perfect. Look at this. I have no room up here. So that went in there. Now hopefully, plugging in the camera, it will read, and it should work just like I was using this one. This was a little skinnier, but it does fit. Now, will it work? It's a success. It works. I feel like Doc Brown. It works. It works. Okay, I can leave it docked in the shelf here. This is perfect. I was worried because, you know, when they say that, you know, if you mess with anything on the Switch, that, you know, you could screw it up. And just because it's not like a Nintendo brand, I'm on the test USB cameras right now, and with the Krypto shirt, it works. So this is awesome. The camera will be in effect. Live streams when we're doing the Switch Saturday nights. This Saturday, it's gonna be a great one. It's gonna feature this guy right here, this camera. Also, when it says select friends, like the 11, I wonder if there's can it actually be 11 people Or is it, let's just pretend, let's just select and see how many we can actually, I think it's 11. Yeah, I mean, I think that's why that, so 11 people, if providing they all have camera, or is it just chat? Maybe it's only 4, we'll have to find that out. I don't know that for sure. I'm gonna guess it's probably 4 camera, 11 chat. So depending on who has a camera, oh, can't invite any more people. Okay, so yeah, I was on 12. So we'll see how this works on Saturday, but the camera works. I am so relieved because I didn't want to have to pull this out. I sold the Magneto helmet. It's gone. It's sat right here. This is where a future console will go. So just kind of a little bit of a mess here, but the plan is working. And along with this, I do have another adapter that I can connect multiple HDMIs to. So we can switch from one system to another when we get there. But that and the plug, and that's kind of just ordering that stuff to have ahead of time, so when we do get something, it will be from one thing to another, and who knows? Who knows? It'll be a multiple stream. Last unboxing, something special from my good friend Steve. Okay, I know what one thing, I don't know what this is. We have a note here, Phil, enjoy Steve. So if I can I just flip this over? Steve got me the Batman McFarlane cowl. Now this is the Knight's End. Yeah, it's the Knight's End. I was going to say, it kind of, it's trying to do this one-handed. From the looks of it, it looked like the Batman animated series for a second. So the Knight's End, Nightfall. I don't know, why do I keep saying Knight's End? This is when Bane basically paralyzes Bruce. And, this 90s logo, I absolutely love that. I love the artwork. I love the way that Batman was drawn back then. So this is something we'll definitely open up. Look at that. I mean, this is classic Batman. I don't know what's behind him. Maybe some statues. Maybe he's in the Batcave. So Nightfall, Knight's End. What the heck is Knight's End? It's not that Martin Lawrence movie, is it? No, that's Black Knight. Okay, are these Doritos? He sent me Cool Ranch Doritos. Thank you, Steve. That's awesome. Cool Ranch Doritos. Actually, the funny thing is, pay no attention to the man behind. Pay no attention to the Lucky Charms. The Cheetos, I just bought these. There was a bag that was stale. It's like it had a little hole in it. Like, the box is sealed. But now, I mean, I literally bought this last grocery shop week. Tomorrow, it'll be Cool Ranch Doritos. This will be part of lunch tomorrow. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you for watching, everybody. We found Krypto, wearing the Krypto shirt. I mean, it was just the surprise. I'm trying to think of the last time we went out and, we came across something where we didn't expect it. I had no idea this was going to be at Best Buy. I went there to talk about Xbox. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to get yet. But we're talking a lot about it. I'm going to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you guys next time. I don't think I'll ever take this out. I almost said at Best Buy that I was gonna, I'm gonna open this so you can see the yellow S on Krypto's cape, so that Superman, there it is. You can see the yellow. It's cool. I'm not in love with the costume. I know a lot of people, there's a lot of, issues going on here. I know the whole Henry Cavill thing, the whole suit. To me, it's Superman. I'm gonna appreciate it for what it is. It's Superman. There's Krypto. It's a comic book movie. Deluxe. Theatrical edition. So, I don't know. Can't judge a book by its cover. We gotta see how it goes. But I'm telling you, if something happens to Krypto, I will be, I don't even want to say it. I'll be done with this franchise. I'll be done with this render. So hopefully, I don't know why I keep saying that, but nothing better happened to him. You better protect him, Kal-El.